Today, we're going to talk about a topic that really gets on my nerves: dealing with disrespect in relationships. It makes me furious just thinking about it. Have you ever been in that absurd situation where someone you love or care about treats you like trash? If so, know that you are not alone in this. Unfortunately, this is more common than it should be. But let me tell you one thing. This can't go on. In this video, I will show you 8 powerful strategies to ensure that no one steps on your dignity again, even when they look at you as if you're worth nothing. Pay attention, because what comes next could be the key to strengthening yourself emotionally and starting to build relationships that are truly worthwhile. Enough of accepting this lack of respect. It's time to change the game and show that you are a man of value. Let's get started. Number 1, ignore her attitudes. Let's be frank here, brother. When a woman disrespects you, it's nerve-wracking, right? But the key to keeping your dignity and self-esteem intact is not letting her attitudes shake you so easily. Women often test men, saying or doing uncomfortable things just to see how you react, and falling into the trap of confronting her immediately or trying to mark territory is a monumental mistake. This only gives her more power, as she realizes she's in control of the situation. First, understand that showing indifference to her actions is not weakness, it's wisdom. By acting indifferent, you set clear boundaries about what is acceptable and what is not. This makes her rethink her actions, realizing she can't play with your feelings without consequences. Women respect men who are not easily shaken and who do not react impulsively to every provocation. Let's put this into practice. When she tries to destabilize you with disrespectful attitudes, stay calm and show that you are above that. Don't engage in her emotional game. Instead, keep a normal, centered conversation and show that you are focused on your own activities and interests. Continue living your life, pursuing your goals, and investing in your personal development. This will not only make her rethink her actions, but will also make you appear mature and confident in her eyes. I'll give you an example. Suppose she makes a sarcastic comment or criticizes you unfairly. Your first reaction might be to retaliate, defend yourself, or even attack her back. But what I'm telling you is to stay calm and not react immediately. Take a deep breath, maintain a serene posture, and keep doing what you were doing. This shows that you are not willing to play her game. Acting with indifference means you don't let her actions define your reactions. You're not playing her game, you're playing yours. This creates a dynamic where she begins to question her own approach and often changes her behavior to gain your attention and respect. Another thing, brother, is not to show emotional weakness. If she sees that her words or actions affect you, she will continue to use them against you. Women test men to see if they are strong enough to handle difficulties. When you show that her negative attitudes don't affect you, you pass the test. You show that you are emotionally strong and won't be shaken by provocations. Stay focused on your own activities and interests. This is crucial. Show that you have a rich and interesting life outside the relationship. If she sees that you are investing in yourself, growing and developing, this will make her see you differently. She will realize that you are a man of value who doesn't depend on her approval to be happy. For example, if you are working on an important project, stay focused on it. If you are dedicated to a hobby or your personal development, keep that dedication. Don't let her behavior divert you from your path. This shows that you are resilient and have clear priorities in life. And remember, acting with indifference does not mean being cold or distant. It means having control over your emotions and not allowing her actions to determine how you feel or react. It's about maintaining your composure and dignity, regardless of what she does. Finally, keep your self-esteem high. Don't let her attitudes diminish your value. You know who you are and what you deserve. Don't accept less than that. When you show that you respect yourself and won't tolerate disrespect, she will notice and may change the way she treats you. So, my friend, ignoring her disrespectful attitudes is a demonstration of strength and wisdom. Show that you are above that that you have your own life and that you won't be easily shaken. This will not only earn her respect, but also strengthen your self-esteem and dignity. Number 2, see the situation from the outside. Now, buddy, let's talk about something crucial. When you're dealing with a woman who doesn't care about you, the key to not feeling like trash is to understand the situation better. If you let your emotions take over, it's easy to feel terrible because of negative thoughts and feelings. You get paralyzed, thinking you're worthless. That's why it's crucial to take a step back and look at the situation more realistically. First, realize that being in a relationship with a woman who only despises you is not healthy for you. Ignoring this type of person is not running away. It's maintaining your dignity and self-esteem when someone clearly doesn't treat you with the minimum respect. Sometimes women can have attitudes that harm you and hinder any chance of having a healthy relationship. Disdain, lack of respect, and even betrayal are behaviors that can hurt you emotionally and make future relationships difficult. So, brother, you need to understand better how women work and learn to identify those who are not worth it. Look at the situation from the outside. Ask yourself, why am I accepting being treated this way? Is this doing me any good? When you start to see things from this perspective, it becomes clear that you deserve much more than crumbs of attention and respect. Stop putting yourself second and start valuing yourself. If she doesn't respect you, it's because she doesn't see the amazing man you are. And if she can't see that, then it's her loss. Lift your head, my friend, and see the value you have. Don't let a woman make you feel less than you are. Moreover, reflect on what you want for your life. Do you want a relationship based on mutual respect, or do you want to keep being treated as a second option? Think carefully about your priorities and what really matters to you. If the answer is that you want to be respected and valued, then it's time to act according to those values. Number 3, don't be too nice. Listen here, buddy. I know you think being nice is the right way. But let me tell you something. Being too nice only makes her lose respect for you. When you're always available, always agreeing, always putting her on a pedestal, you're basically saying your life revolves around her. And that, my friend, is a big mistake. Women want men who have a backbone, who have their own interests, who aren't always available at her beck and call. Show that you have your own life, that you have important things happening in your life. Be kind, but don't be a doormat. Let's go into detail here. When you're too nice, you become predictable and boring. She knows you will do anything for her, and that diminishes your value in her eyes. Women like challenges. They want someone who challenges them, who makes them grow. If you're always available, always saying yes to everything, where's the challenge in that? There's nothing for her to conquer, and that kills attraction. First step, stop being always available. If she asks you out at the last minute, don't accept every time. Show that you have commitments, that your life doesn't revolve around her. This makes her see that you are a busy and valuable person. If you're always available, she starts thinking you have nothing better to do, that you're just waiting for her next call. This makes you look desperate and without self-worth, and more. When you're always available, you're sending the message that she is the top priority in your life, even if she's not treating you the same way. This creates a power imbalance in the relationship, where she has all the control, and you're just reacting to her actions. To balance things out, you need to show that you have your own life, and that she needs to work to earn your time and attention. Second step, challenge her. Don't agree with everything she says just to please her. Have your own opinions. Debate. Show that you are a man with a personality. Women admire men who have convictions and aren't afraid to express them. If she says something you don't agree with, say it respectfully but firmly. This shows that you are an independent individual who won't simply bend to her every will. And I'm not talking about being rude or confrontational all the time. It's about being authentic and true to yourself. If you always agree with her, even when you don't really agree, you're just trying to avoid conflict. But believe me, Women respect a man who stands firm in his beliefs and values more than someone who is a constant yes man. Third step, have a balance. Being nice is not bad, but being too nice is. Show kindness, but also know how to set limits. Don't do everything for her, especially if she does nothing for you. Relationships are a two-way street, and both should make an effort. If you're always giving but never receiving, you're creating an imbalance that will only harm you in the long run. Women like men who are kind and attentive, but also know how to value themselves. This means you should be able to say no when necessary. If she asks you to do something you really don't want to do, or that will harm you in some way, you should be able to refuse. This shows that you have boundaries and won't let yourself be exploited. So, buddy, stop being the desperate nice guy for attention. Show that you are a man of value who knows what he wants and doesn't need her to be happy. This will not only change the way she sees you, but will also make you feel much better about yourself. When you value yourself and put yourself first, others start to value you too. Moreover, being less nice can increase attraction. When you become a bit harder to reach, she starts to see you as a challenge. And as I said before, women love challenges. They want to feel like they are conquering something, that they need to work to gain your attention and affection. This keeps the flame of attraction alive and makes the relationship much more interesting and dynamic. And remember, it's not about playing games or being manipulative. It's about being authentic, valuing yourself, and not allowing anyone to treat you as a second option. Show that you are a strong, independent, and confident man. When you do this, you will see that not only she, but everyone around you will start to treat you with the respect and consideration you deserve. Number 4, take different actions. Buddy, listen up. Another big mistake many men make is continuing to do the same things expecting different results. That's madness, my friend. If you notice she's not responding to your messages, not showing interest, why keep sending messages? It's time to change your strategy. First point. If she's not responding to your messages, stop sending them. It seems simple, but it's amazing how many guys keep sending message after message, hoping somehow she will change her mind. My brother, if she's not viewing, not responding, she has already given you the answer you need. Insisting only makes you look desperate and needy. Change your actions. Show her that you are not desperate, that you have more important things to do. This creates a powerful psychological effect. When she sees that you are no longer chasing, that you are no longer desperate for attention, it makes her question what changed. And that's good. The absence of your messages can make her start to wonder why you're no longer chasing her. This creates a void she might want to fill. Start taking different actions. If you've always been the guy who chased, who sent messages, who was always available, change that. Let her feel your absence, realize the value of your presence. Show that you are changing, that you are becoming someone more interesting, more independent. This not only increases your value in her eyes, but also makes her start to get interested again. Another important thing, don't let her behavior shake you. Show that you are strong, that you have a good emotional structure. When she sees that you are not down, that you were not shaken by the rejection, it creates new value in you. She starts to see that you are someone of value, someone who is not easily shaken. This can be done in several ways. For example, if you've always been the first to send messages, stop that. Let her come to you. If you've always given in and done everything she wanted, start setting your limits. Show that you have your own life, your own priorities. This not only increases your value in her eyes, but also makes her start to see you as a challenge again. Moreover, seek new experiences, new hobbies. Show that you are growing and evolving regardless of her. This is extremely attractive. When she sees that you are becoming a better version of yourself, she will want to be part of that. Stop doing the same things and expect different results. If she ignored you after several attempts to contact, change the game. Start going out more. Post pictures of you having fun, living your life. When she sees that you are no longer stuck waiting for her, that you are moving on and improving, it will mess with her. She will realize she lost a valuable guy. And above all, don't let her behavior define how you feel about yourself. You are more than a woman's validation. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not for her, but for you. When you do this, you naturally attract people who appreciate and respect who you are. So, my friend, change your actions and see how things start to change in your favor. Be the man she will regret ignoring. Be the man other women will want by their side. Be the man you admire yourself. Number 5, stop giving reasons for disdain. Let's be clear here, buddy. Often the problem is not just her, but what you are allowing to happen. You are providing everything this woman needs to treat you with disdain. This happens when you are always at her disposal, offering too many guarantees and insisting even when she acts unpleasantly. The ammunition for her disdain is already ready, and you keep feeding the fire, making yourself vulnerable to her attacks. It's important to understand that this cycle is not good for either of you. First point, you need to stop being so available. If she knows you're always there at any time, she starts seeing you as guaranteed. This decreases your value in her eyes. You need to be more selective with your time. Stop being the guy who responds to messages immediately, who drops everything to chase after her. This only shows that you are desperate and needy. Second point, stop offering so many guarantees. When you do everything for her without expecting anything in return, you're basically saying your life revolves around her. This is a monumental mistake. Show that you have your own interests, your own priorities. If she realizes you won't do everything for her without reciprocity, she will have to rethink her actions. To change this situation, you need to stop giving reasons for disdain. Stop investing so much in someone who doesn't show the same effort for you. This means you should stop offering as many benefits and guarantees as before. Make her realize she won't get anything more from you without mutual effort. A relationship is a two-way street, and if she's not willing to make an effort, then she doesn't deserve what you have to offer. By taking this attitude, you make her reflect on her actions. She will have to choose between disappearing from your life, giving you the chance to meet other people, or recognizing her own flaws and deciding to be a fairer and more respectful partner. This creates a space for her to realize she can't take you for granted, that she needs to invest as much as you do. Understand one important thing. A man who provides reasons for a woman to despise him often shows a lack of control over his own emotions. He may be very needy and attached to the woman, unable to step back and realize he's being disrespected and humiliated. This neediness is perceived by the woman, and it makes her lose respect for you. You need to work on your own value. Stop being so dependent on her approval. Focus on yourself, your goals, your hobbies. When you start valuing yourself and showing that you don't depend on her to be happy, she starts seeing you differently. It's not about being cold or distant, but about showing that you are self-sufficient and won't accept being treated as a second option. Additionally, don't be afraid to set boundaries. If she's acting disrespectfully, you have every right to say it's not acceptable. It's not about making a scene, but about being clear and firm. Tell her what you won't tolerate and what you expect from a relationship. This not only shows that you respect yourself, but also sets the standard for how you want to be treated. And remember, this is not about trying to manipulate her into acting a certain way. It's about protecting and valuing yourself. If she doesn't respect that, then she doesn't deserve to be with you. And believe me, when you start acting this way, you not only improve your relationship with her, but also with anyone else who comes into your life. So buddy, stop giving reasons for disdain. Value yourself, set your limits, and show that you deserve respect. When you do this, you not only change the dynamics of your relationship, but also strengthen your self-esteem and dignity. Remember, balance and mutual respect are fundamental in any healthy relationship. You deserve to be treated with respect and consideration, and should not accept anything less than that. Number 6, you are not defined by disdain. Let's talk seriously now, my friend. When a woman despises you, the first reaction of many guys is to play the victim, lament, or even harbor deep resentment, seeking revenge. But you know what's worse? Many of these guys end up falling into the same traps of the woman who despised them, becoming vulnerable again. And that, buddy, cannot happen. It may seem that guys who have already suffered disdain wouldn't be so easily fooled again. But the truth is, when a guy shows a lot of weakness and anger, debasing himself and seeking revenge, it can be just a facade. Deep down, he is still subject to the woman's charms and she knows it. And then she plays with that, manipulates, and makes you a fool once again. You need to understand one thing. Don't let disdain define who you are. Don't fall into the trap of playing the victim or seeking revenge. This only shows that you are still stuck on her, still letting her have power over you. Instead, if you are going through this, start ignoring the woman. Not as revenge, but to protect and value yourself more. Ignoring is not weakness, it's wisdom. When you choose to ignore her and focus on your own growth and well-being, it shows that you are independent and value yourself. Your silence is not about revenge. It's about preserving your dignity. You understand that keeping calm in the face of disdain is a sign of inner and emotional strength. This is not easy, but it is necessary. Think with me. When you stop giving her attention, when you stop chasing, the game changes. She starts realizing you're no longer available, that you're no longer trapped in her manipulations. This creates a powerful psychological effect. She starts questioning, thinking about what she lost. And you are growing, evolving, becoming a better version of yourself. Remember, it's not about competing for power with the woman, it's about committing to yourself. By doing this, you set healthy boundaries and regain confidence in your ability to build healthy relationships in the future. You show that you don't depend on her approval to feel good. You are a man of value, regardless of her opinions. I'll give you a practical example. Suppose she sends you a message after despising you. Instead of responding immediately or brooding over what she said, ignore the message for a while. Focus on something else, go out with friends, go to the gym, work on a personal project. When you finally decide to respond, if you decide to respond, do it calmly and without heightened emotions. Show that you are in control, and above all, focus on your personal growth. This means investing in yourself, whether through education, physical exercises, new hobbies, or anything that makes you feel good and evolve. When you become a better version of yourself, you attract better people and create better opportunities. And you know what's best? You do it for yourself, not for her. Value yourself. Understand that you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Don't accept less than that. When you put yourself first, when you show that you respect and value yourself, others naturally start to do the same. So, my friend, don't let disdain define who you are. Use this experience to grow, to become stronger and more resilient. Show that you are a man of value, a man who won't be easily shaken. When you do this, you regain control of your life and prepare for much healthier and more respectful future relationships. Remember, you are more than a woman's opinion. You are a man with self-worth, dignity, and potential for great things. Don't let disdain define you. Define yourself by your actions, by your growth, and by the respect you have for yourself. Number 7, improve your behavior. Buddy, let me tell you something harsh but necessary. If she doesn't want you anymore, running after her, sucking up, flattering, and telling her you love her won't help at all. Seriously, you need to stop humiliating yourself. When a woman rejects you, the first thing you need to do is stop acting desperate. Enough of chasing her like a lost puppy. Moreover, it's time to improve your behavior. That arrogant attitude of yours is over. Delete that from your life. If she doesn't want you anymore, it's because something is wrong with you. You can be sure it has to do with your behavior. First step, work on your confidence. How do you do that? Start by observing how you present yourself. Take care of your appearance, dress well, maintain an upright and confident posture. Look people in the eye when speaking. Show that you are secure in yourself. Women like men who demonstrate confidence in their actions and words. It's not just about seeming confident, it's about being confident. A confident man does not walk with his head down, does not cross his arms defensively, does not avoid eye contact. Practice presenting yourself openly and receptively. Walk with your head held high, shoulders back, make eye contact when talking. This makes a huge difference in how people perceive you. So my friend, the first thing to do when you notice she's rejecting you is to stop humiliating yourself and start improving your behavior. Work on your confidence, your posture, and show that you are a man of value. This will change the way she sees you and might even make her start getting interested again. And remember, this is not just about winning back her interest. It's about you becoming a better, more confident, more accomplished man.
When you do this for yourself, the results come naturally.
You become a more interesting, more attractive person, and most importantly, a happier person. So, start today to work on yourself. Stop chasing her and show that you are a real man, worthy of respect and admiration. Number 8, rebuild your self-esteem. Come on, my friend. Let's talk about something fundamental, your self-esteem. After being despised, it's natural to feel down, for your confidence to be shaken. But letting this continue will only harm you. You need to rebuild your self-esteem, and that starts with you. First point, stop comparing yourself to other guys. Comparisons are the death of self-esteem. Everyone has their own path, their own battles. When you compare yourself to others, you are devaluing your own achievements and qualities. Instead, focus on what you have already achieved and how you can improve even more. Second point, start taking better care of yourself. This involves both physical and mental aspects. Get back to exercising, eat well, get enough sleep. When you take care of your body, you feel better about yourself. But don't stop there. Also, take care of your mind. Read books that inspire you, meditate, practice hobbies that bring you joy. All this contributes to healthier self-esteem. Third point, recognize and celebrate your qualities and achievements. Often, we are our worst critics, focusing only on our flaws and failures. Make a list of your qualities, of the things you have already achieved, and celebrate that. Remember that you have value, regardless of what anyone says or does. Fourth point, stay away from people and situations that make you feel less. If you are surrounded by people who constantly disrespect or devalue you, it's time to change that. Surround yourself with people who support you, who encourage you to be the best version of yourself. This may mean making new friends, joining new communities, or even changing your work environment. Don't be afraid to cut ties with those who don't do you any good. Fifth point, seek help if necessary. There's no shame in seeing a therapist or counselor to help you deal with your feelings and improve your self-esteem. Professionals can offer perspectives and tools you might not have considered. Sometimes external help is exactly what we need to strengthen ourselves. Sixth point, set goals and work to achieve them. Nothing builds self-esteem more than seeing you can accomplish things. Start with small goals and gradually increase as you achieve them. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a step towards rebuilding your confidence and self-worth. Seventh point, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have moments of weakness. The important thing is to learn from them and move forward. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would treat a dear friend. Eighth point, remember that your self-esteem should come from within, not from outside. Stop seeking external validation. Your self-esteem should not depend on what others think or say about you. Build an internal sense of value based on who you are and what you believe. So buddy, rebuild your self-esteem. Stop comparing yourself. Take care of yourself. Celebrate your achievements. Stay away from negative people. Seek help if necessary. Set goals. Practice self-compassion and build your value internally. You are more than a woman's disdain. You are a man of value with much to offer. Always remember this and move forward with confidence and determination. So, my friend, the key to getting out of this spiral of disdain and rejection lies within you. Don't let a woman's disdain define you. Instead, use this experience as a springboard to become a better and stronger version of yourself. Improve your behavior. Stop being too nice. Take different actions. Ignore her attitudes. Regain control of your life. Stop giving reasons for disdain. And above all, rebuild your self-esteem. Remember, true strength comes from within. When you start to value and respect yourself, others naturally begin to do the same. You deserve healthy relationships based on mutual respect and admiration. Don't accept anything less than that. Now it's your turn to act. Put these strategies into practice and see how your life begins to change. If you enjoyed this video, leave your like and share it with your friends who need to hear this message. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content that will help you become a man of value. Let's go on this journey of growth and strengthening together. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.